Welcome to the Archive of Echoes. Please select the log entry you wish to relive. Acknowledged. Calibrating. Prepare to dive.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another exciting episode of Archive of Echoes Xenogears. We are in the middle of a fight with the Executioner and Graphf. So let's not waste any time, let's get right into it. Okay. This is on me. Good heals, good heals. Okay. Shike!
Land break!
Frankie action. Just gonna keep everybody healed up. Big energy shots. Okay. Go with X. Kake! Don't really need to use the full party heal yet. Just drop an Aquasoul S on Faye. Actually, I'll just attack. Square.
Haze of fire! Prominence! Prominence! Suike! Duel!
Alright.
Crystal water. Take him.
We got him.
You've gotten better. However...
Oh?
I'll take care of this. Everyone escape now.
Father! Ha ha! You both dote on your child.
Go! Ellie! Go! Now! Ellie, no matter what happens, believe in yourself and go on! We'll be happy to help anywhere we can. That's the least I can do to make it up to you. Ellie, you're Medina's daughter. My daughter. No matter what. So...
Father! I can do better. Father! Oh, have I overdone it? You had no time to say goodbye. But don't worry, I'll let you meet again on the other side. How could you do that? To my father! To have that much ether control in a non-awakened state. Impressive. However... Ah! Go! Ah! Ow, 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 ow!
Ellie! Everyone!
Hehehe. Just keep sleeping.
Ah! Sir, the gear's moving by itself in the hangar. What? More details. Come on, come on, come on, you devil! I'll be sure to kill you this time! That's it! That's it! Came all this way, just to be killed! Ah!
There he was. Yes, it's clear. It's nothing like the half-assed stuff we've dealt with before. I don't think he'll get off the stage easily this time. Faye's mental energy seems to have been weakened, and it's similar to the old days now. Ha ha!
What's so amusing?
His feelings haven't changed over the years. Maybe you have mixed feelings?
Don't be stupid.
By the way, what about Ramses? You want him to bring her back? Too late. Car has left already.
I really want to say it's a waste of time, but I guess it's all right. He probably made it easier to control it. Nevertheless...
What?
How can you continue to fight without a chance of winning?
Isn't that what you want? Though I induced you to feel that way. But we're almost there. Our only actual example of success. Let's take good care of him.
What her true intentions are, I don't even know. We're going. This place will soon be gone.
I agree. We should do the car a favor and save him, shouldn't we?
Ellie! Are you okay? Ellie! Ellie, have you come to your senses yet?
Citan! Maria!
Yeah, we were saved when we were thrown out into the sky. The rest of my crew were already picked up. They're in the Yggdrasil right now.
Oh. Faye! What about Faye? Is he on the Yggdrasil too? Solaris! That red gear! What is going on, Citan? What's happened to Faye?
Calm down, Ellie. Faye is alright.
So he's already in Yggdrasil, right, Maria?
Calm down, Ellie. Listen, Faye is riding in that gear. That gear is actually Weltall, in its true form, after transformation.
What?
A
Another Fae within him has awakened. Fae and Id are the same person. You're kidding! I don't believe that!
I'm not lying. We saw it with our own eyes. The very sight of him turning into Id.
Stop! Stop!
Ah!
Fae is Id? Don't be ridiculous!
Quick, take cover. The Solarian-based energy descending from the upper atmosphere is equivalent to a reactive weapon. We're gonna get caught up in it! Yggdrasil, get moving! Phew. We made it. Somehow. What the?
It's the red gear! It's coming this way!
Damn. We're spotted. Ellie? Ellie! It's time, what now? What should we do?
Huh? What are you asking me? You are asking me what to do?
There's someone on the deck. It's Ellie. What?
No, Ellie. Return immediately. I'm going to do this, so please allow me to do it.
It is too dangerous.
I know, but it's just like when Faye put his life on the line to save me. It's my turn to save Faye. As long as it helps him, I don't care what happens to me.
Ellie.
Faye.
You've come to die, eh?
Yes. If that is what will satisfy you, then kill me, now!
Good girl. Now die! Let go!
Faye, I won't ever let go! Faye, please return to the real Faye.
What?
Please!
This woman. I knew it. Ellie. Damn it! He's awakening!
I am sorry. I did not want to say anything until I was sure. I was on a secret mission by orders of Emperor Cain to monitor Fae. He ordered me to determine whether Fae would be a threat to the world or not. The contact, that is what Emperor calls Fae. This is your conclusion. Yes, Your Majesty. This is the answer that I chose myself. Anolbe, you think you can do it? Yes. Humans have the potential. Managers are no longer needed. The contact is not our enemy? Yes, as you say, Your Majesty. If Fae is... then I leave it up to you. I atone for my crime by doing so. And then, Elbe, the long-awaited man of God, who will take the people born in this world with him to a new horizon. Such is the destiny of the contact. That is what the Emperor called Fae. He did not tell me why he called Fae that, though.
Who the heck is he, then?
He is Fae, but he is also the one who destroyed Elru, caused Kar serious injury, sank the Yggdrasil, killed Rico's subordinates in Kislev. Need I continue further? He is... Id.
What did you say? Id? What do you mean?
He, Fae that is, has dissociative identity disorder, also known more commonly as multiple personalities. Dissociative identity disorder, or multiple personalities. It is a mental disorder where one person has multiple personalities.
That can't be real.
Oh, but it is very real. Fae is living proof of it. I have been watching over Fae, who has a destroyer personality within him named Id. In the beginning he was stable. His dissociation did not occur at all while he lived in Lahan for those 3 years. But then, after Lahan was attacked, things changed. Little by little, the number of incidences of his dissociation and their length began to increase. And then, at Solaris, a complete manifestation of Id occurred.
What brought it about? He was fine when he was in Lahan, right?
My guess is that the appearance of Graphf affected Fae somehow. You probably know that Fae worked with Graphf as the assassin Id before he was brought to live in Lahan. It was then that Elru, the homeland of Dominia, was utterly liberated. Graphf was intentionally provoking the manifestation of Id within, for want of a better word, Fae.
For what purpose?
To destroy God, that is what Graphf was saying. That is all I know, although there might be more to it. But one thing is certain. Graphf was encouraging the manifestation of Id, but did not have adequate control over him.
In other words, it was too much for him to handle?
Yes.
You said that's all you know, although there might be more to it. What did you mean by that?
I shall go on to explain that now, Actually, that is the most important point. There is nothing you can do.
You understand well, just as I expected, Citan. Or was it Doc?
I have been wanting to meet you, Id. I wanted to talk with you. I guess it is all due to the machine which cuts the nerve connections. Anyway, what is Faye doing as of now?
Faye? Which Faye do you mean?
There is more than one. Id.
The one you call Faye is asleep.
Sleeping?
When I am awake, he sleeps. That is why he has no memory of what I do.
Why does he not know?
It's obvious. He is my subordinate. He cannot peer into my memories. He should not, in actuality, even exist. That man forcibly created his personality. Faye is a tenant in the room of the cowardice.
That man?
Our father, Khan. He sealed up my personality in the deepest recesses of my consciousness. Through some inexplicable reason, that is when the present Faye was born.
When you said cowardice, what did you mean?
Why ask about him? You think you can do something?
It is rare to be able to talk to a real schizophrenic. As a scholar, I am extremely intrigued.
With friends like you, eh, Doctor? I like you, Citan, but he is insignificant. After all, he is just a failure. A coward like him does not deserve to be Faye's existence. A pathetic one who has always fled from reality. He never did one thing against me when I control him. A coward who refused to live. He should have been erased, but he continues to exist. Why won't he disappear? Damn it, it makes my skin crawl just being in the same body as him.
Let us change the subject. I would like to know how and why your personalities were split. Since you are the one in control, I would assume you would know the story. Normally, personalities do not split as they did with you, unless there was some sort of past trauma.
You want me to talk about my memories? Don't misunderstand. I haven't given you the right to question me. Just because I'm held down by this machine, don't push your luck. If I really wanted to, I could break the restraints and crush you. Don't you forget it.
Then why not do it? Shall I tell you why? You do not have complete control over Faye, do you? Your control of him is incomplete. To break those bonds would require a tremendous amount of mental energy. Having used up your energy, Faye would return again. Basically, you would have to leave the stage. Obviously, the day you would be able to return is indeterminate. Hence, you will not do it. Am I mistaken?
So you know me too well. I don't have complete...
What is wrong, Id?
You forced me on stage. He's waking. Under normal circumstances, I would have been able to hold on. But I can't. This is all that woman's fault. Her existence makes Faye resistant.
You mean Ellie?
That woman, the same, everyone, must eliminate.
I do not understand. I do not understand, Id.
You don't need to understand. But when the time comes, just take it as it comes. Reality and death. I'll eventually get to you. Be seeing ya.
The emotional portion of Faye's present personality was sealed up by his father through some method. And now, with the cleared foundation of its personality in computer terms, it is like constructing a mock personality on top of the compatible portion of the OS. That is the reason Faye has no memory of his past. Those 10 or so years of memories are under the supervision of id. As long as id does not willingly hand over the memories, there is no way for Faye to know, since he did not even exist before the time id was sealed up. The present Faye's personality is an underdeveloped one, which was built upon within the 3 years of living in Lahan, studying and acquiring other people's reactions. Hence, he does not know how to fully cope with sudden or emotional situations. Ellie, you are the one who has spent the most time with Faye, so I would assume you would understand this. Were there not times when he would be psychologically unstable? For example, he would be manically depressive and then have sudden fits of rage.
Yes.
Then his present personality is but only a temporary one.
That is not what I am saying. The present Faye is one single personality. It is just that structure-wise, his personality was constructed on top of its, hence placing Faye at a lower hierarchy. That is why, when id is active, Faye has no recollection of it.
Then that means he might eventually be overtaken by id.
Yes, if it were only id and Faye, but that does not seem to be the case. Id only manifests when Faye's mental energy is in a weakened state. It is a mystery in itself that the lower level personality of Faye has any control over the upper level personality of id. It is obvious that there exists a third personality. Id calls this existence the coward. In my observation, this coward may be the fundamental personality of Faye. In other words, id's manifestation is not controlled by Faye, but is controlled by the personality known as the coward.
Then that means what?
At the same time id resents the coward, he also obviously fears it. From a certain point of view, this coward is assisting in keeping the present Faye in control. I do not know the reason why this third personality, Faye's fundamental personality, does not come out. If this one awakens, it will become one with id. In other words, there is a possibility that the complete original personality may be restored.
Is that for sure?
Probably, but I do not know how to awaken it. Before I had the opportunity, id disappeared, and he has been like that since. Basically, as long as nothing happens to Faye that would challenge his existence, Faye can be himself, but his surroundings do not allow him that opportunity. It would be best for him to live in a place that is peaceful.
That is Lacan. No, the Dark One, Graph's second advent. We must restrain and seal him up, otherwise we don't know what may occur.
Cease this at once. May we at least wait for a wise man to return before we make any resolutions?
Although a tactician, why do you place so much importance on him? I have been silent all this time since Khan's death, since he was directly recruited by the Queen. However, I question why you would use such a person whose principles lack any understanding of sacrifice.
Well, that is...
You must look at reality, the existence of that power! Hold on. What's this Graph's second advent? The day of the collapse was brought upon by Graphf. Graphf manipulated Diablos into destroying this world. And that power within id is far too similar to Graph's. We cannot allow such a hazard to be set free. We ought to immediately freeze him in carbonite. Otherwise, expect the worst at any moment.
No, but is it the present Faye the real Faye? If that's the case, then why?
But he is still far too dangerous. Think about it. He single-handedly annihilated the Solaris capital. We can't set him free. Not only that, in the past there were countless other cities that were destroyed by id. I don't know their intentions, but Graphf and Krellian were always involved somehow. And on one of those incidents was Elru. It was Dominia's homeland. Solaris' purging of the rebelling city of Elru was done through the use of id, to test his capabilities. As a result, not only was Elru taken down, all the Solaris units present were wiped out.
He's responsible for Yggdrasil and our...
So he was the one who killed my subordinates in the sewers.
What's wrong with you all? Aren't we supposed to be his friends?
It appears everyone else is in agreement. The risks are just too great.
Citan! No! That is terrible!
It's decided then. He will be scheduled for carbon freezing tomorrow. And on that note, my friends, we are going to bring this episode to a close. I want to say thank you very much for joining me. I hope you had as much fun watching as I had playing for you. I look forward to the next time you log in. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Another Echo archived. I look forward to seeing you again. Goodbye for now. Until next time you log in. Echoes fade slower with you here.